Hillary Clinton. I will. Oyo boyos. Yes, I'm keeping that as my intro until something better sticks. And by the way, yes, this is what I look like. Disappointing, I know. It's Halloween. You can tell by my Helsing Carnifex shirt. Very cool. I've been working on some other videos about various other topics, and I've been really trying to find out what I wanted to do with my content. And I want to get more variety, which is ironic considering I'm going to be talking about a band that I've already gushed about, but they have an album out today, and I want to talk about it. So, Avatar has just dropped Don't Go Into the Forest. Man, this one is strange. It's honestly kind of hard to put into words how I feel. And honestly, even trying to come up with words to me just seems silly. I always feel kind of weird critiquing things in general because, let's face it, there is infinitely more work that gets put into a work of art than any review of said art. And let's be honest, the whole reason I'm making this video is because I wanted to do something more low effort and smaller so I could actually, get something out. I do feel silly doing this, but I also want to express my opinion on this release. I mean, after all, isn't that what the internet is for? I know this whole intro might seem like I'm disappointed or dissatisfied, and I'm not. If anything, I'm a little more confused. Avatar is one of those bands that, in my experience, I need to listen to twice before I can properly get it. They have this weird ability to make brainworms that more latently stick with you. They don't hit you quite right away. And so I wanted to give this album a fair shake, and I listened to it twice. And yeah, as I figured, the songs got a lot stronger on the re-listen. I think what happened here is a reflection on what Avatar has done over the past few years. They basically never left the road of the Dance Devil Dance era, playing to larger crowds than ever before. And as such, these songs are both very much those songs and absolutely not those songs. I swear, I like it. Just give me a second. The thing that really gets me is thinking of this album as a package, which is bizarre to say because Avatar has always been a band thriving on their eccentricity and variety. And to be fair, every song is united by this theme of being tempted to go into the forest, if you will. I just feel like the order of these tracks is what kind of holds me back from really loving it. Like, Tonight We Must Be Warriors has such a Jesus. Like, Tonight We Must Be Warriors has such a glorious finality to it. It channels so many of their old album intros like Sky Burial, Tower, King's Palace. And maybe that's the point, to put a finale song at the opening. But man, as an outro, it would absolutely slap. Like, Magic Lantern is cool, really dark and electronically screechy, but like, man, I think maybe there's a lot of personal bias coming in. I had this image in my head as Avatar is coming to the States, and Avatar does this thing with their encores where they include 3 songs. Usually, Hail the Apocalypse and Smells Like a Freak Show, and then the first song that they come out to is a song from their newest album. And when I first heard Tonight We Must Be Warriors, it just had this feeling of this would be that track that opens into kind of the ending of the show. And yeah, it still might be. It's just not what I expected as an opening track. I don't know if that made any sense. Like their latest single, Don't Go in the Forest, has that intro feel I wanted. It almost feels very 80s-like. And while that might be the most glazed decade in recent history, it has a real nice feel to it. I almost got Ninja Sex Party vibes, if that makes any sense. And those guys are masters at doing that retro modern feel. And this song really highlights Hendrik. In fact, honestly, this is his album. His tone sounds chunky. Him and John really service the album as a classic drum-bass duo. It's fascinating because on the other side, Tim and Kungan kind of take a back seat. Like, it really feels all their guitar wizardry was saved for the singles, which includes some of their spiciest riffs and solos. Like, they have their moments in the back half, They're just not as flashy. I remember when In the Airwaves came out, which, by the way, is probably my favorite track off the record. It's a cool use of drop A and just one of their strongest riffs to date. I remember thinking that solo felt kinda out of place. Little did I know it'd be one of the only ones we'd be getting. Captain Goat is pretty cool. Rise, Rise, but Avatar. And this song solo, peak. Amazing. No notes. Now, as for the last single I haven't talked about, probably my biggest turnaround is Death and Glitz. When this song came out, it confused me, which I guess is kind of reminiscent of the whole era. Like, it's Avatar doing disco, which is one of my favorite bands doing a genre that I love. I just didn't vibe with it like I did with the others. Yet. Yeah, it was only when I did that second listen that I really sunk my teeth into it. See, I told you it was necessary. I realize I'm kind of going on and on, so I want to keep the rest of the songs brief. Abduction Song is cool. Howling at the Waves is this album's ballad. I think it's interesting departure from their previous piano-centric tracks. Take This Heart and Burn It was certainly a track, classic modern Avatar song. And Dead and Gone and Back Again, try saying that one fast, is easily the best of the non-single songs, in my opinion. It's catchy, bouncy, and alluring, perfectly in theme for the album. Wait, did I even talk about Magic Lantern? I kind of briefly touched on it. It's a cool song, kind of reminds me of Wormhole in terms of outro track. Yeah, no, it's very cool, very strange. I think maybe, though, it gets overshadowed by my personal overwhelming feelings of how the album should have been assembled, but whatever. This review kind of feels all over the place, but I think that's kind of a reflection of the album as a whole. In short, the best way I can describe this album is this is Avatar's Volume 3. Because, like that album, the songs are very strong. I just feel like they're held back when they're arranged as a collective. I don't know if I'm even going to upload this. Oh, God! Well, those are my thoughts. It's got solid music. I would just arrange the album differently. And by the way, feel free to post in the comments what y'all think I should do next. I'm kind of between a lot of ideas, and I'm just kind of going about a little bit aimlessly. I've bounced some ideas of talking about things like Serial Experiments Lane, Undertale. We just hit like the 10-year anniversary pretty recently, which is nuts. Maybe talk about more bands. Or maybe I want to dip my toes into something like challenge videos. Or maybe I could even show some of you guys the music I've been making. I'm really kind of struggling to find my place in getting started in this whole interweb journey. And I'd really like to hear what y'all would be interested in me doing. I don't know when I'll see you guys again, but I will. Take care of yourselves. Oh God, I'm going to get raked across the coals for my takes on this one.